Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I appreciate you all joining me tonight. It is 8 o'clock on Tuesday. It is October 27th, and thank you all for joining me. This is my regularly scheduled stream. You can join me each week on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I play 3 rounds of old school Magic with the Northern Paladins. So please, don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you have any questions or want to know some more about Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com. There's information there about Alpha 40, which is what we streamed on Saturday, Paladin Old School Magic, and all kinds of other things regarding the Northern Paladins. General breakdown of the difference between Paladin Magic and regular Old School is on the screen right now, with Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine being banned. And then Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, Tabernacle, and Maze all being restricted. So let's take a look at what we are running today. Today I've decided to run a 4-color Tron deck. So 61 card special, gotta love it. Tron are the 3 colorless lands, and if you have all 3 of them, then they tap for more mana. The tower taps for 3, and then the power plant and the mine each tap for 2, as long as you have 1 of each on the table. So the object is to get a bunch of mana and burn out my opponent with either the fireball or the disintegrates, and that's where we will go from there. So looks like we have an opponent, so let's take a look at, oh, okay, I'll be playing against Angelo. So there we go. So I'll be playing against Angelo. He was on stream here the other day, and he played in the Alpha 40 League on camera the other day, and he is the one who puts this together for the Paladins. So he runs the event, so he should be joining us so soon. Schmiegel, so happy I can watch your stream. I'm dying to watch old school content. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're here. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and watch these games tonight. So we're hoping that we have some good ones for you. So let's. We've got. Yep. Angelo should be coming in here in just a moment, and then we will start some games. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good night. Don't forget, if you are in the States, please don't forget next week to vote. Or if you can vote early, vote now and do what you can do. So here we go. Here is Angelo. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, dude?
Not bad at all. So
I'm playing my trash deck, and I'm looking forward to being able to jam some cards sideways. If I pick up one game in this match, I will be happy.
okay. So I mean, I have lots of trash decks that I play. So
Awesome. Yeah, this one is one that I have not even tuned yet. I played it once before, I think to a 1 and 2 on a Gauntlet night. Was still a lot of fun, but it needs tuning, and it's been so long. I was like, I better just play it again, vanilla, and see.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is another one that I haven't played yet. And if this round goes quickly, I have a second deck. So
Cool. Yeah, I got tons around too, so I'm happy to pull them out.
Yep.
I don't even have a full sideboard, so that should probably tell you the
Awesome.
you know what I mean, how prepared I am. I think there's like maybe 8 cards in it, so it's 8 cards plus nothing. But probably should have put actual lands in there, so at least I have something. But nah.
Oh. So Schmiegel in chat says, I usually watch it in my phone during work, but I had surgery on my nose recently, but I get to watch a lot of old school videos during recovery. Well, I'm hoping that everything's okay, Schmiegel, and I'm glad that you get to watch today.
Yeah, I really hope for a speedy and good recovery.
Okay, 2 on top of 1 and both on top of 3.
I'll do the same. 2 on
2
top
on
of
top
1
of
and both
1
on top of
and
3.
both on top of 3. Okay, do you want to choose even or odd?
I'll choose odd, please.
It is even. I will
Go
play.
for it. Good luck, my man.
You as well. I'll try this one.
Oh, very nice. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, mine, Emerald, Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like I have a turn that's sort of similar. Let's see. I'm going to play Tropical Island into Soul Ring. And then I'm going to tap that Soul Ring for a Mana Vault. And that Mana Vault... This is such a waste. This is such a waste. Such a waste. Into a Force Field.
Fair enough.
And then jam 1 into the Force Field. So
Force Field costs 2 or 3?
It costs 3 to cast.
Oh, but you had
I
one extra from the Soul Ring. Okay,
yeah, so
gotcha.
now I'm going to pass.
All right, untap. Draw. Lotus.
Nice.
Icy.
Ooh, that's going to be bad with this Mana Vault on the field.
Go ahead.
Untap, I'm going to take 1 and 19.
Yep.
And then draw a card. And then I'm going to play a Savannah. And why don't I just do this? Because it's messed. No, that's really bad. That's really bad. We'll do this. We'll play Relic Barrier.
Sure.
And then after Relic Barrier... I'm running out of cards, so I'm going to do it. We're going to play this Howling Mine.
Okay.
I'm going to pass to you. This is so bad.
Are you going to do anything? Untap.
Upkeep, I'll tap your Icy Manipulator.
Okay. All right, so I'll draw 1 for turn and 1 for the Howling Mine.
Sounds good.
And then I'll play a Power Plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play another Icy.
Ooh, snap.
And I will say go.
Untap. Upkeep. I'm not going to pay for the vault.
Okay, after the trigger resolves, then I am going to tap your Howling Mine.
Sounds good. And then I will draw a card. Just a single one. Then I will play a City of Brass.
Yep.
And then I will play a Felwar Stone.
Okay.
And then I will...
That Felwar Stone doesn't do you much good right now.
No, it does me trash good. No good. 0. Nothing. Doesn't even tap for colorless, guys. That's not how that works. So yeah. Pass to you and upkeep. I'll have an effect, of course. I will tap down your Lotus, I guess.
What?
I'll tap down your Lotus.
My
Just
Lotus.
for-
Okay.
Just
Lotus
for
is
effect.
Okay. Draw. I'll play another mine. And I will say go.
Untap. Move to upkeep.
You've got a trigger to untap. Are you going to...
Nope.
Okay, you don't take the damage till you draw a step, so... Okay,
Cool.
so you're not paying for the mine. Or for
I'm
the,
not paying for the vault. Nope.
Okay. So on your upkeep, I'm going to use my Soul Ring, and I'm going to tap your City of Brass and your Relic Barrier.
I'll respond with my barrier on your Mox Emerald.
Sure. All right,
I take a
so-
damage from
yeah,
the City of Brass and take a damage from the vault down to 16.
Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Yeah.
Well, there's one from the vault and one from the
Sure.
brass.
Yeah. Okay.
And then move on to draw step.
Smeagol says that he just watched an old video of a match between you and I where I was playing Field of Dreams and you were playing Tron.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not playing Tron tonight, which is a bummer, but I am playing something that's, got artifacts, obviously. Ugh, but this is a bad setup. I'll play this one Sapphire. And I really don't have anything to do after that. It's your go.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Alright, and then I will draw 1, 2. I will play a ruby. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap.
Yep. You got a trigger.
Uh,
You got a trigger to untap your vault. Are you going to do it?
I'm gonna pass my trigger for vault.
Okay. Then after that trigger has resolved, I'm going to tap your relic barrier in your city.
I'm gonna respond with my relic barrier on your Lotus.
Yep.
I take 2 damage down to 14.
Continue.
Draw. Cool. I'll play Tundra and Black Lotus.
Okay.
And continue to die by my own permanence. Pass to you.
And you still have 2 cards, correct?
I have 2 cards, that's right.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw 1. Draw 2. I'm going to sack the Lotus for blue. I'm going to geyser myself for 6.
That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play a tower as my land for the turn.
Is that set?
So I have Tron. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna move to my end step.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna discard 3 cards.
Okay.
Alright, I will discard a Abyss and a Taiga and an Urza's Mine.
Sounds good.
7 cards. Alright. Pass.
Untap.
Okay.
No,
Upkeep, you have a trigger?
No, I'm not gonna untap mine.
Okay, so I'll
Vault.
do the same thing. Tap the same 2.
Okay, and there's nothing for me to respond to, so I'll just take my 12.
Yep.
Down to 2 to 12, sorry, and then I'll draw. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play this Icy Manipulator.
Sure.
This still doesn't tap for anything because you have no colored land. Okay, like that. Like this. And then I will tap my own Howling Mine and pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw one. Hmm. Uh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I'll use Fireball for 10.
I will be at 2.
And you can go.
Okay, so this thing has a untap trigger?
Okay, so it has a trigger to untap at the beginning of your upkeep. And then at the beginning of your draw step is when you take damage, if it is tapped at the beginning of your draw step.
Okay, so you're basically moving on to untap. I untap, and if I want to pay to untap this thing, I have to do so now, or
You
I'm
have to
gonna
do
die.
it during your upkeep. Yeah, you still untap your Icy and your Howling Mine.
Untap.
Okay, so there's a trigger on the stack to on the stack to untap it. But if it starts your draw step tapped, then you take a point, regardless of how it becomes tapped.
Can I respond to the trigger to tap your Icy Manipulator?
What do you mean respond to the trigger?
So can I respond to the trigger for Mana Vault by using my
yeah, the trigger's
Icy
on the
Manipulator?
stack, absolutely.
Yeah, trigger on the stat, Icy Manipulator, one of your Icy Manipulators.
Okay, I will pay 2, and I will use the one that you are tapping to tap your City of Brass.
I'll respond by tapping your Icy Manipulator with my Relic Barrier.
Okay, and then I will tap your Soul Ring.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my Soul Ring and the City of Brass and this Savannah to untap my Mana Vault.
Sure.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so I'm
works.
basically just going to live this turn.
Correct.
Okay, cool. I thought that was possible. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking me through it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so be at 1, and I'll move on to draw 2 cards.
Correct.
See if I can Hail Mary myself out of that. That's a beautiful card to get right now. And I wish I could show it off, but we're going to move on to the next game. Good game, good game.
Okay.
Love it. Killed by my own City of Brass. Well, I mean, you did 10 with that Fireball, so that wasn't nothing.
Yeah, 10 damage from a Fireball was pretty good, not gonna lie.
Yeah, that didn't suck.
Yeah, usually doesn't.
Well, interestingly enough, out of my 8 sideboard cards, 7 are relevant.
Well, that's
Oh no,
good.
I have 9 sideboard cards, so 8 are relevant.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Look at you.
Look at that. That's crazy talk.
Chat said that my board state just looked very intimidating, so yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, let me reset his life total, and then we'll dig into the board.
I feel like Mana Vault's a really bad card against you. Shocking, right? It could have its place, but it's not the best. Ooh. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing over there, so.
Let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to show the cards that I drew.
No,
I was like,
that's perfectly okay.
they're cool cards, but not useful there for me. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna show everybody this sideboard at the end once we shuffle this sideboard out, like, because it's either a fatal error or a genius. Okay, what
So
else can come out of this deck.
Let's see what we can do here.
Yeah, that card's trash. Still gotta pull one more. Yeah, that card can go. Okay, awesome. Resets in life. I didn't even get on the board. Like I said, if I can get a game, I will feel happy.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully this game you do a little bit more. But the fact that on turn 1, basically, you were on a ticking clock.
Yeah, for sure. I should never have played the city, apparently. That was definitely not useful. And like I said, it was a waste to play out that... force field.
Oh, yeah.
Really
but, I mean, you didn't know that I wasn't going to play a creature the whole game?
No, yeah, for sure. There was no way for me to know that, so... I put it out there being like, okay, cool, this is going to be great. I'll see you, Sarandib? Question mark? No.
I split a sleeve. Wow. That doesn't happen very often.
And those are D shields too, yeah?
Yeah. But,
Well,
I mean, this is an old set. I mean, I've been running these on and off for a while, so...
Totally fair. Okay, so free information for everybody. I sideboarded out my Maze of Ith because it doesn't produce mana and I didn't see any creatures. I could be dead wrong post sideboard, but it seems like a dead card, so it's gone.
It could be a dead card. Who knows?
Yeah, and even if it's not a dead card, fine. It doesn't produce mana, so whatever.
It does not produce mana.
Uno, dos, tres.
2 on top of 3, 3 on top of... Yeah, and then both on top of 1.
Cool. I'll go 3, 2, 1. Perfect, thanks.
Alright,
1, 2,
good luck, sir.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks, same to you, dude. Okay, let's see what we get here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is a trap, but I'm still going to keep it. Cool.
I'm good.
Am I going to keep it? Yeah, I'm keeping it. Yep, I am. Okay, Sapphire, Desert, into Mana Vault, and then into Ice Manipulator and pass.
Okay, draw. Taiga, Jet, Lotus, Candelabra,
Ooh.
Bolt You,
17.
Crack for Red, Wheel of Fortune.
Interesting. I will discard Ice Manipulator, Jamaday Tome, and sadly, Titania Song.
Ah, okay. I'll get rid of a Winter Orb and City of Brass.
I feel like I'm probably going to be happy to draw a new hand, given the circumstance of not having any new sources.
You can go.
Okay, untap, take a damage 16 from the vault, draw a card, play Mishra's Workshop. That was a pretty good draw.
That's a good one for you.
Woof, woof, woof. This is hard. Give me a sec here. Yeah. Gonna pay 4 to get a Felwar Stone, and then a Felwar Stone.
Okay.
Lots of red or green mana, apparently.
Yep.
And then I will spend 2 on a Relic Barrier.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pass to your upkeep.
Untap. Upkeep.
Upkeep, I'm gonna tap your Mox Jet.
Okay. Mox Jet is tapped.
And then after Jet, I'm gonna tap the Candelabra.
Okay.
And it's your go.
I will draw. And I will play a Volcanic Island.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards. Go ahead.
Untap, take a damage, upkeep. I'm not gonna I'm probably gonna pass to the draw step or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything with that guy. And then I'm gonna draw a card. And then I am going to 4, 5, 6, 7. I will spend 4 on a Nev's disc.
Okay.
2 on a Chaos Orb.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move to your upkeep.
Okay, hold on. End step.
Yep.
Hercules recall you.
I will activate Chaos Orb on your volcanic island. Using Sapphire as my target.
Okay.
Hits. Then this, and this all go back to my hand.
So do the Felwar stones,
2,
mofo.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're right, 10. So I'm going to still have to discard 3 cards, right? Okay, so I guess I will get rid of... Wow, this is tough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping that. Get rid of that.
Hey, Jamal, thank you.
4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's right. Let's make sure. Cool. I'm going to discard a Force Field, a Relic Barrier, and a Mock Sapphire, and it's going to be your go.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Hers is mine.
Mm-hmm.
Regrowth on the Lotus.
You got it.
Cast the Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say go.
Cool. I will play Tropical Island. I'll play Nev's Disc.
Okay.
Pass to you.
End step. I'll use the candle to untap the Taiga,
Sure.
and then I will bolt you.
Sure. I'll take a 12.
Untap. Draw. Power plants.
You got it.
Sack the Lotus for blue.
You got it.
Time walk.
Yep.
1 floating. I'll cast an Icy Manipulator.
You got it.
Alright, I'll move to my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will draw. I will play another mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go.
Until.
On your upkeep, I'm going to tap your shop.
Cool. I'm gonna pop this disc in response.
Yep.
And then draw my turn. And I will play this Soul Ring into this Felwar Stone, and then I will pass to you. It's your go.
Okay. Upkeep. Draw. Disc.
Disc is good.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna go with, let's see here. Tap this guy for a mana vault. And mana vault and this green for Titania's Song.
Okay.
Then that guy's a 2/2. This guy's a 1/1. That guy produces 3 colorless mana. I will spend this 3 because I stupidly tapped for another one of these guys. Burn 1 to 11 and swing for 3.
I will take 3.
17.
I'm at 17.
It's your go.
Alright, untap. Draw. I'll play a 4/4 and say go.
Yep, sounds good. Untap all this stuff and draw a card. I will play a 4/4 as well. And then pass to you. It's your go.
All set?
Yep, it's your go.
Alright, untap. Draw. Three cards?
3 cards. You too, right?
I also have 3, yeah. I will cast a 2/2.
You got it.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw. Two, followed by 2/2.
Sure.
Swing for 4.
I'll take it.
Okay, you're at 13. It's your go.
Yep. All set?
Oh yeah, it's your go. Sorry.
Right,
Yep.
untap. Draw.
These are super interesting decks to get matched up to each other.
Yeah. City.
Mm-hmm.
Attack, attack, attack.
Cool. We will. Drop 2 Flower Stones in front of your disc.
Okay.
And a Flower Stone in front of your orb.
Okay.
And then oof, this is brutal. I feel like the other 3 in front of your Jaymeday Tome,
Sure.
right? Because that's another 4. Yep, so everything will just die.
And then I'll take a point to disintegrate your Icy. I'm
You
at
got
12.
it for 4?
Yep.
Okay.
And it exiles it.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
And you can go.
So 12 and 11, you're ahead on the mana curve. Faux show.
But you have a shop, so, you know.
Yeah, the shop doesn't suck, but it doesn't do me any good right now. I guess I'm gonna make this interesting and play. No, I'm not gonna do that. I can do that anytime. Pass to you. Here, go.
Alright, untap. Draw. Volcanic. Go ahead.
Tropical and pass.
Draw. Go ahead.
Scrubland. Land time. Pass.
Tower. Go ahead.
Set.
That's Tron.
Yeah, cool. Island and pass.
Draw. Icy.
We will mana drain that.
Okay. Go ahead.
Probably gonna take 4 damage during my main phase.
Maybe.
Ka-chow. I'm at 7. But hey, you don't have an icy.
You're right.
Pass.
So you're at 7. Draw.
You can top deck the win anytime now.
Sylvan Library.
Library is good.
Pass.
That's what I should have mana drained. Whew, that card's good right now. Draw a card. Okay, I don't feel bad about this. Circle Protection red.
Okay.
Now, only if I could disenchant my Titania song. Pass to you. Your go.
All right. Untap. Library. 2, 3. I'll take this one. And I'll leave those 2 on the top. And I will say go.
Untap and draw a card. Oh, that's useless, but I'll still cast it. Dose.
Yep.
And pass to you. Your go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll take that. Detonate on the Howling Mine.
I'll prevent the damage.
Okay.
Is that effect? It's not connected, right? It's not. It's like it just destroys the artifact and then it also.
It destroys the artifact and deals damage. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna take a point down to 11.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I'm gonna float 2 colorless to Demonic Tutor.
Tutor is good. I'm 100% sure what card you're going to draw. We'll find out if I'm actually right. I'll write it down on this little pad of paper right here. We'll see how wrong I am.
Play a disc.
Is that the card you got?
That's the card I got. Go ahead.
Oh, then I was wrong. I
It's
thought
a-
you would go for Brain Geyser.
Oh, no. No, I went for a 4/4.
Yeah, it doesn't suck. Okay. Untap.
Yep.
Draw. I'm gonna cast Copy Artifact.
That happens.
I'm gonna make a copy of that disc.
Yep.
And then, to keep things interesting, I'm gonna play this Tabernacle.
Okay.
Pass to you.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I'll pay for the disc. All right. Library. 1, 2, 3. You have how many cards?
1 card.
1 card. I'll take... Yep, I'll take 1. I'll attack for 4.
I'll block.
Okay. Twister.
That's exciting. Oh, that's super exciting. Very nice. Very nice. And there's that one ice manipulator that's removed from the game because of the disintegrate. Doesn't happen too often.
Nope. I will play a tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say go.
End of your turn, I'm going to disenchant your Sylvan Library.
Sure.
Draw a card. Mox Sapphire, state-based effect, it dies.
Yeah.
Tundra. 3 colorless, only for artifacts. One of it on this Mana Vault.
Mm-hmm.
Another one on 2 on this Ice Manipulator. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna balance, which is gonna wreck me super hard, which is fine. So I'll play this Tundra and this Savannah. Lose my 2 creatures.
Hang, time out. Time out.
Okay,
Time
okay.
out. Time out.
Timing
Time out. Time out.
Timing out. Playing balance.
I'll respond. I'll take a point for a red
Mm-hmm.
to bolt you.
I'll prevent it.
Yeah, that's fine. And how many lands do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And I have 8, so I have to lose 1. And you have 2 cards in hand?
Correct.
Okay. Alright, so you lose both your artifacts.
Yep, both my artifacts are gonna go.
I lose 1 land, which will be my Taiga. And I'll discard a Badlands, a Trop, and a Candelabra. 2 cards.
Here go.
Untap. Draw. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play this disc.
Yep.
No, there's no reason for me to play anything else. I pass to you. Here go.
Draw. Mine. I'm gonna fireball your disc.
I will Hercules recall it to my hand.
Sure. Go ahead.
2 can play at that game.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw. Savannah. 4 for this disc. Pass to you.
Untap. Cards in hand.
1 card.
Draw. Disc doesn't come into play tap because it's a creature with no abilities because of Titania Song. That's why. Chaos Orb.
Dose. Totally you.
And I will fireball your disc.
He dead.
Go ahead.
Okay, you've got an advantage. Uh-oh. Here's a 3/3.
Okay.
It's a force field. Go
Yep.
ahead.
I'll take a point to bolt your force field instead.
Oh, bam! Down to 10.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 2.
Cards in hand?
1 now.
Just 1. I take 2 to 5.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm definitely going to pound that Chaos Orb for 1 damage post-combat just because.
Sure.
Just to let it know how pissed off I am at it.
Yep.
I'm going to play this other Titania song because I've got nothing better to do. Twiddle my thumbs, twiddle a D,
Yep.
and then pass to you. Here you go.
Untap. Draw. Shoot. What do you want to do about my upkeep? I forgot about the tabernacle.
I don't care. Pay for it.
Attack for 2.
Yep. I'm at 3.
Go ahead.
Dun, 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 dun. I would like to actually beat you, not technically beat you. So, ooh, that's a good card. I'm gonna cast this copy artifact.
Sure.
I'll make a copy of your orb.
Makes sense.
Pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep. I will tap that for 2. One of them will be the upkeep for the Chaos Orb.
Mm-hmm.
And then blue and a colorless, I'm going to Hurgle to recall you.
Womp womp. Cool. You do it.
Okay. And then I will draw. And I will attack for 2.
I'll be at 1.
And then I will cast a disc. And I will say go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so I have to draw something. Interesting. Nope, I just have Lotus Land and my copy artifact.
Ooh.
Too bad I didn't get there. GG.
Close, though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Well, I mean, I almost punted that game away, so.
Sure, whatever. But, like, you know what I mean? If you don't not see that. And when we're playing person to person, you're probably going to see it properly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, the decks are really interesting because they collide with all those artifacts.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously brought in Disenchants, Circle Protection Red, which does feature being pretty good against you if I've turned off your artifacts.
This is true.
But I've also turned my artifacts off.
Yes.
I did make a serious error earlier in the game when I didn't play out some of the artifacts in my hand while they were still mana producers. Yeah. But it didn't matter because you were going to have the big guys.
The balance was weird that you played your dudes and then cast balance.
Yeah, it was all about getting... I should have saved my big dude. And it was all about getting cards out of your hand because I'm scared of you having, big spells that can eventually get me.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's definitely not 100% sound, but it was a play.
Mm-hmm.
I took out my 3 Winter Orbs because I feel like with you having Ices, Winter Orbs are nowhere near as good. The Tanos' Coffins don't do anything against creatureless deck.
Right.
The Maze, as you saw, Meekstone, and one of my Mana Vaults.
Yeah, I considered putting creatures in my sideboard, but I did not.
Totally.
I thought about it, but... I didn't. But obviously the Abysses come out against you because, why would I play Abyss against you? Because of the fact that you have Titania's Song, I took out the Basalt Monolith and the power artifacts.
I cannot for the life of me remember what the other 3 sideboard cards are, so I have to consult a picture to figure it out because I haven't played this deck enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good match, my man. Thanks for the games. I appreciate it.
Do you want to grab another deck and play some other games?
I got to finish up dinner and grab the potty. Otherwise, I totally would, man.
Okay. Nope. That's fine.
Cool. Cheers.
All right. Take it easy, man. Bye.
Yeah, you too.
Alrighty then. We did it. We got a W, which is definitely a good thing. So let's take a look at what we're running today. This is the 4-color Tron deck that I am running. So it's called Tron because, Voltron. You assemble Voltron when you put there's this tower, power plant, and mine together. When you have all 3 on the table, you get 7 mana total from the 3. 3 from the tower and 2 each from the power plant and the mine. So when you have extra mana, what do you do with it? It just makes sense to throw fireballs at your opponent's face. It is a 61 card special. I wanted to try the Candelabra in this deck, and it did not disappoint. So what I can do is I can tap, say, a Mox to untap a a land that produces 2 or 3. Or later on down the road, when I have, say, all 3 Tron pieces on the table, I can tap those 3 for 7 mana, use 3 of it to untap those 3 again. Now I've got 4 plus 7 more. There we go, I got 11 mana. So that's what we got going there. This is the sideboard. So I boarded in the detonates and the discs and the Hurgle's Recall against him. I wasn't sure if he was on Titania Song or if what else he could have been on, so I boarded a little conservatively. Seeing the artifacts, then I thought the detonates would be fine. The discs are obviously pretty decent if I can blow a whole bunch of things up, but discs end up being 4/4 beaters. So when I tutored for the disc because it was just the first 4 mana artifact that I saw. All of my normal damage is red, so with him having the circle protection red, there wasn't really a lot for me to go for that could help the situation much. So I figured that going for a 4/4 was the right thing to do. Yeah, I understand. He said for me to go. He thought I was going for Brain Geyser, which would have drawn me a bunch of cards. Yes, but it doesn't get me the answers that I needed. So, and my answers were to be able to attack him for colorless damage. So, thank you all for joining the stream today. We have 2 more rounds left, so please make sure that you stay here. Don't forget to follow. You join me each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So we've got 2 more rounds to go. So appreciate everybody sticking around, and I will be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. I appreciate you all sticking around through the break. I had to run and use the bathroom and grab a refill and do some things. So, yeah, let's take a look at what we're running today. So, here's what we got. This is the 4-color Tron deck that we got, and we picked up a win in that first round running this deck, excuse me. So, the object is to try to get all 3 pieces of Tron. So that would be the versus Tower, Mine, and Power Plant. And when you have all 3, you get extra mana out of them. So the Mine and the Power Plant each tap for 2, and then the Tower would tap for 3. And then start throwing fire at my opponent's face with Disintegrate and Fireball. That is the plan, and it kind of went a little sideways in game 2 of that because of the fact that he was playing Titania's Song, but I was able to use the fireballs to kill his creatures because he had a Circle Protection red. So I drew the Inferno that game, but taking care of a bunch of things and taking 6 where he could prevent the damage seemed kind of bad for me, so that was the turn that I cast the Twister to twist it away. That was what I had left. So, yeah, that's what we got. And then out of the sideboard here, we've got 1 Tormod's Crypt, 3 Red Elemental Blast, 1 Hurkyl's Recall, 2 Detonates, 1 City in a Bottle, 2 Never Nero's Discs, 3 Ivory Towers, and 2 Blue Elemental Blasts. I don't like losing to burn. If you've watched the stream before, you know this. I don't like losing to burn, so hence the reason for the 3 towers. And the blue blasts, detonates, and Hurkyl's Recall for other artifacts, City in a Bottle for Arabian Nights cards, Tormod's Crypt if there is some kind of recursion, and Disc as a catch-all, of course. So that's what we got. So this is my regularly scheduled stream. You can join me each and every Tuesday night. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So please, if you haven't already, don't forget to follow and turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you want to learn more about Paladin Magic or the Northern Paladins in general, you can go to northernpaladins.com. Find information there about the Alpha 40 League, which I streamed that on this past Saturday. And you can find more out about Paladin Magic. Plus, they have the Hall of Heroes there, where they update the top performers of Tuesday nights there as well. The Paladins also run a revised 40 League, but their website doesn't currently have information on that. So if you want to get information on the revised 40 League, which looks like a whole heck of a lot of fun, you can just search for revised 40 League. Revised 40 on Facebook, and I believe that there is a group for revised 40, which is pretty cool. They do it very, very similarly to the Alpha 40, where you have unlimited number of certain cards, and certain cards are limited to like 1 or 2 or 3 or something along those lines. They limit the number of rares that you can play. So it's really, really cool. I got to take a look at that a little bit over the weekend, and see a little bit of what was going on with revised 40. So the time is up in our round. So we are just waiting for. Let's take a look to see what we're waiting on here. But it looks like pretty much everybody's done. So what do we got? We got one more match that's still waiting. So it looks like we do have quite a few people today. So we have what do we got? 14 teams. We've got 28 players today, guys. So that is one heck of a turnout for the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So that is pretty exciting. So, some people aren't used to the webcam games, and webcam games tend to take a little bit longer because of the fact that you don't physically get to see or touch or feel the cards or whatnot. And sometimes there's a bit of a delay when it comes to communication or even starting the match. So sometimes the more people there are, the longer the matches go when it comes to webcam games. But we try to get them done as best we can and see what we can do from there. So I appreciate everybody sticking around. Once again, let's take a look at what we're running today. All right, there's today's deck. 61 card special for 4-color Tron. That 61st card is the Candelabra of Taunos. Candelabra is a 1-mana artifact with an ability for X and tap to untap X target lands. So if my lands produce more than 1 mana, then I can tap a bunch of lands, then feed some mana into the Candelabra to untap those lands, and then tap them again, and then net some mana out of that exchange, and throw bigger fireballs at my opponents or whatnot. Another thing is, one thing that I did in that previous match was I used the Candelabra I used a colorless mana to untap my land that tapped for colored mana to cast a fireball, which was nice. It's an additional thing that you can do when it comes to Candelabra, so that you can get a little bit more bang for your buck out of some of the cards that you are running. So Candelabra is pretty cool. I really like the card. I have 3 of them. I may eventually pick up a 4th copy, but I'm not sure. But I just wanted to try and run it and see what would happen in this deck if I ran it. So far, it has been okay for me, so I figure what the heck, might as well. All right, and then our sideboard here is 1 Tormod's Crypt, so if I have to deal with anybody's graveyard shenanigans, red Elemental Blast against blue stuff and against something like Energy Flux. Hurkyl's Recall and Detonate is against Artifact decks. City in a Bottle for pesky Arabian Nights cards. Nevernero's Disc is a good catch-all, and then the Ivory Towers and the Blue Elemental Blasts are against aggressive burn decks because I don't like losing to them, so I want to do what I can to mitigate the damage from them as well. So that's what we're running today. We've got 2 more rounds, so let's go. Lorthontis, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I hope everybody is having a good time today. We are waiting on we're waiting for one more match still has not yet been reported, so not sure what's going on, what's taking so long there. They've been in turns for a little while, and the round ended, let's see, now it's been 11 minutes, so yeah, there is a lot going on there. So a lot of people playing today, 28 players today, so there's a lot of fun going on. So one thing, a week and a half ago we played in the Fall Spice Harvest, or was it 2.5 weeks ago, however long ago it was. So that was obviously Paladin Magic, and then the New England Old School, they have a monthly league, and they've announced that for December they will be using Paladin rules for deck construction, and they like to shake things up with those monthly leagues and play something different every other month or whatnot. Like for last month, for the month that we're in now, for the month of October, they added homelands, and you had to run like 5 homeland cards minimum, or whatnot. As a lot of people would expect, Memory Lapse saw a heck of a lot of play because it is definitely one heck of a counterspell. But yeah, so New England Old School, they run a monthly league, webcam league, and they have chosen Paladin Magic for December. So we may get some extra people popping in so that they can test out the format and get a better feel for it, which is definitely a good thing. So the more the merrier, obviously. Tabounsa, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. So I messaged you back about the deck list that you sent me, so I wasn't sure if you had some time to take a look at what I said and make some changes. So, and then I was curious. Do you not like Serendibifreet since it's better than the blue creatures that you added to the deck, or what? And I thought about that afterwards. So I don't know. I like Serendibifreet. It's 3 mana for a 3/4 flyer. And then Terror might be a thing too if we're playing blue and black. I've seen too many people getting it used against them. Sure, absolutely. But another thing that with a blue and black deck, we could end up going with Azure Drake. It's a 2/4 for 4, 2/4 flyer for 4, and then we also could go with Ghost Ship, was also a 2/4 flyer for 4 that regenerates. But it looks like I have an opponent, so let's let him in. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, hi Rich.
How are things?
Things are fine. How about you?
Not bad at all. So this is your first Tuesday night, correct?
It is, yeah.
All right. And where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So is that what time zone are you in?
I'm an hour ahead of you. So
An hour ahead of me? Oh, well, I mean, I'm on the east coast of the U.S. So is it 9 o'clock for you, or is it 10 o'clock for you?
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Okay, so we're in the same.
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I got you. Well, welcome to Paladin
Oh,
Magic.
all right.
Welcome. We're streaming our games today. I stream. You saw that. I stream my matches on Twitch. So I'm glad that you can be a
Right,
part of it.
I have watched some of your streams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very exciting. I was telling, I played Dave in the first round.
Oh,
And I was
Dave
telling
First
him that
Bar,
I've been
DFB.
lurking around old school.
Mm-hmm.
Come again?
Dave First Bar.
Yeah, I played DFB.
Yeah, DFB. Nice.
Yeah. And then I was telling him that I've been lurking around the community for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And finally I found an in when I met another Brazilian. I mean, I saw another Brazilian playing in one of these online tournaments. And then I got in touch with him and he pointed me to the Discord, the Facebook groups and all sorts of things.
Yeah, well, welcome. I'm glad that you got in touch with everybody and were able to do that. Schmiegel in chat says, asks me, what is your thought on people using proxies for old school, even though it's not allowed? I think it would be great since it would let more people be able to play. Well, Schmiegel, when it comes to Paladin Magic and the Tuesday Night Gauntlets, proxies are allowed. But if you play in any of the leagues, or if you play, any of the bigger events on, that come up once a month or whatnot, they are not allowed. I think that proxies are great to allow people access to the format, as long as they are clearly defined as proxies. Yes, I don't have any issues with them whatsoever. So, okay. So, Ricardo, if you would be so kind, choose even or odd.
I'll choose even.
Even. Okay. It is odd. It is a 1. All right. So I will play first.
All right.
Good luck.
Sure. Same to you.
Thank you. I will keep.
Okay, I'll keep 2.
Tropical Island. Go ahead.
I'll draw. I'll play Volcanic, Mox Ruby, and pass.
Okay, I will draw. I will play a Taiga, and I will play a Mox Emerald. And I will say go.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll draw. Play Tundra and make a Serendip.
Serendip. Sure. All set?
Go.
Alright, I will draw.
Pass.
Yep. I will play an Urza's Power Plant. And then I will cast an Icy Manipulator.
Right. Sure.
And I will say go.
Untap, take one.
Yep. So you're 19 on your upkeep.
Yeah. Draw. I'll play Scribbling.
Okay.
Going to disenchant your Ice Manipulator
Sure.
and attack for 3.
I'll take it. 17.
So go.
Untap. Throw.
Go.
I will play a Taiga.
Right.
I will cast a Jam-Day Tome.
I'll Mana Drain.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'll take 1.
All right.
Draw.
All right. So now you got
So I have 4.
four colorless to use
four
before your
fours.
attack.
Yeah. I'll play a Seer of Brass.
Okay.
Now take 1 to Fireball you for 8. 4 plus 4. Yeah.
Fireball me for 8. All right. I go down to 9.
Yeah. And then I attack for 3.
All right. I'm at 6.
Go.
All set?
Yeah, go.
Okay. So you took a point. You're at 17 because you're tapping your city, correct? So you should be at 17 because you've taken 2
Oh,
from
my
your
bad,
deck.
my bad.
Yep.
Yeah,
Untap.
sure.
Draw.
That's right, sorry.
I'll disintegrate for 4 on the dip.
Sure, and then it's removed from the game?
That is correct. And you can go.
Yeah, okay. I'll play a Lotus,
Okay.
crack for red,
Fireball me
And-
out.
Fireball you for 7.
Okay.
Yep. So you seem to be playing a deck that I haven't seen yet
Okay.
around, which I think is the case for a lot of your decks, right? From the impression I have from seeing your streams that you often play kind of maybe not necessarily the most popular decks.
Yeah. I
Some
mean,
off the
in
beaten
the
track
6
kind
months
of-
that I've been streaming, on Tuesday night, I have not played the same deck twice on a Tuesday. So
Yeah. I think the one I saw you play was the kind of a blue-white flyers kind of thing
mhm.
with Thunder Spirit and
Yeah, so I played Blue White Flyers on a Tuesday like 6 months ago, and then fairly recently I also played Blue White Flyers for the Northern Paladin Spice Harvest, and I went 6-1 with that deck, so I was pretty happy with that.
Right. Well, yeah, but I think it was a Tuesday because I remember your opponent having like a Badlands as a proxy or something like that.
I'm sorry?
So it wasn't. I think it was a Tuesday night, not a tournament,
Oh, okay.
if I remember correctly. Rich, does the number of players change the number of rounds, or is it always 3
No,
rounds?
it's always
or
3 rounds on
changes?
Tuesday nights. Doesn't matter how many players are there.
Right, good. Because that's the it's going to finish around midnight here, I think, so that's a good thing.
No, I mean it should be done in another hour and a half or so. You'll get done by 11. It's not that bad.
Okay.
There have been very, very few times where it's gone later than 11, and if it does go past 11, we're talking like 5 or 10 at past. It's not like it's super late.
Sure.
Stream of Life 9394 and Bilma 1991. Thank you for joining the stream. I am new to Magic. Does old school Magic count as modern? No. Old school Magic is cards from 1993 and 1994, or any reprints that have the original border and the original art. So, no, you will not see, with the exception of some proxies here and there, you will not see cards that have the modern border. Whereas modern is from when they started playing, when they changed the border. So old school must be very expensive to build, right? Yes, but think of it this way: if you buy one deck, you never have to do it again. It's not like standard or modern where you have to keep on buying cards over and over again. I will play first. 1, 2, 3,
Sure.
4, 5, 6, 7. I will keep.
Okay, I'll keep as well.
Alright, so I will go with a City of Brass, Mox Jet, Soul Ring, and I will say go.
Okay, I'll draw. So you have four in hand, right?
Correct?
Right, so I'll go Tundra, Ruby, and I'll Zinchant your Soul Ring.
Sure. All set?
Go.
Untap.
Pass.
Draw. Volcanic Island.
Sure.
Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
And I will say go.
Draw. Mishra.
Yep.
And go.
End step. I'll take a point, Ancestral myself.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Untap. Draw. Ursa's Tower.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. I'll activate
Sure.
and attack.
All right. 17.
Pearl go.
Passing the turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Ursa's mine. Go ahead.
Cast Soaring.
Sure.
Try to bring Geyser myself for 5.
Yeah, sure, that resolves.
Yeah, there's a clear there. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Sorry.
5.
Oh, pass.
And how many
1,
cards
2,
do you have
3,
now?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I will draw.
7.
I will play Nurse's Power Plant. And I will play a
Okay, so
Sapphire.
is that a...
So I have all 3 pieces of Tron. Yep.
Sure. Okay.
7. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll take a point. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. I will disintegrate you for 10.
All right.
All right, and you can go.
Draw. Don't draw. Play Alliance.
Sure.
Transform and attack.
Okay, I'm at 14.
And go.
Okay, and how many cards do you have?
I have 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay. I will draw.
Yeah.
I will play another tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Time Twister.
Going to bolt you in response.
Bolt me in response. Sure, I'm at 11.
Then it resolves.
Okay. tap the mine for 2. I'll cast a Soul Ring.
Okay.
And I'll
Yes.
tap black and use the other one that was floating for Demonic Tutor.
Okay.
And you can go.
I'll ancestral myself end of turn.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. Draw. The Wizard land you haven't tapped is the one that produces 3 mana, right?
Yeah, I have 2 towers on tap, and they each produce 3. Yep.
Okay.
And then I have a volcanic island and a city of brass.
All right. Okay. So, cast a Chaos Orb.
That's a Chaos Orb.
Try to Chaos Orb. Yeah, one of your one of the 2 Urzas that are tapped.
One of the 2 Urzas.
So use my.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah, sure. The one that has a roundy thing, the one on the right.
The mine? Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. So I missed my flip in the previous round, so let's see if I'll do this one better. Okay. Yes.
Good.
Awesome. I'll activate Factory.
Okay.
And I'll wait for 4.
I'll take it. I'm at 7.
Okay. I'll go to discard.
Okay.
I'll discard ninja.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Sure.
Badlands.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Recall with X equal 2.
Sure.
All right, and I will get back.
Results.
Yep. So I will discard a channel and a City of Brass, and I will get back to Demonic Tutor and the Urza's Mine. I'll cast the Demonic Tutor.
Results. My computer's making a funny noise. Can
I
you
hear
hear
it.
that
That's
on the
fine.
stream?
I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can hear it
Okay,
on
I
the stream.
apologize.
or
It's
not,
the-
but,
All right.
and then I'm gonna cast a Time Walk.
Time Walk, you have red untapped.
I have a City of Brass on tap.
Oh, counter spell. Your. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, counter spell.
I'll take a point for Red Blast.
It results.
Okay. All right. I'll end this turn to move to my next one.
Sure.
Untap. Draw. We'll replay the mine. So that I have Tron again.
Sure.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fireball you for 10.
Yeah. I'll concede.
Okay.
So now I have a better idea of what's going on at least. It's a sweet deck.
It is. And what's
Tron-
nice about
Tron Fireball or something.
with Paladin Magic, since you don't have to worry about strip mines.
Strip mines.
Somebody went to post a link in my chat and it timed them out for it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to copy that link and post it in the chat. sylvanscryings.blogspot.com. You can see some links there. You can also go to some old school magic text there. eternalcentral.com also has some information where it comes to old school magic, and let's see, I don't remember the URL for this other one. Okay, here we go. And then the Sentinel is for North American old school. Sorry, New England old school. So there's some spots that you can go for information where it comes to old school magic and decks and things like that.
Yeah, so that's how I found old school on Eternal Central.
Eternal Central. Yeah. So that's how I found Old School. Also, is
Yeah.
because there was a local event that allowed all proxies, and they went by Eternal Central rules. And so that was my first foray into Old School was Eternal Central, and then I found the other ones as well. So Kerrigan Mafia is rooting for you because via Brazil is what he posted in chat. So.
All right, nice. Thank you.
Way to represent your country, right? Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot more. You can go to northernpaladins.com as well. There's not as many deck lists there, but obviously, since we play Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com for information on Paladin Magic. All right. I'm assuming you're gonna play first.
Yeah, I'll play first. Yeah.
Okay.
I like the Paladin rules.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's not like I have experience with other rules.
Yeah.
From looking, it seems like it produces enjoyable games.
Yes, and that's what it's about. And like you said, you've seen my stream before. Sometimes I'll play good decks, sometimes I play bad decks, sometimes I just throw some stuff together and see what sticks. I don't play test my decks before I run them, but I try to have as much fun as possible, and that's part of Old School, obviously.
Yeah, all mulligan.
I will keep.
So it's the. Can you tell me how the mulligan rule works? I draw 7, and if I keep, I put 1 on the bottom. Is that
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. If you're keeping, you put 1 on the bottom. If you mulligan again, if you still draw 7, and then you would put 2 on the bottom.
I'll put 2.
Yeah, the second time. So the first time it's 1, second time it's 2, third time it would be 3.
Yeah. The last time I
do you play any kind of like standard or modern or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
I have played, but not in the last few years.
No, this mulligan rule is actually fairly recent. Yeah, it's less than 2 years old, I believe.
All right, I'll keep. Let me see.
So you put 1 on the bottom.
I'm going to bottom this one.
Okay.
Okay, so Scribblands and 4th edition Savannah Lions in Portuguese for my follower out there. So, you go.
All right. I will draw. And I will play an Urza's Tower, and I will say go.
Sure.
So is Portuguese your main language?
Draw. It is, yeah.
Yeah. That's most of Brazil, right? I mean, I don't think it's all of it, but it's most of Brazil where Portuguese is the main language.
Yeah. Go for 2.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Draw. I will play an Urza's Power Plant, and you can go.
Okay. Draw. I'll attack for 2.
All right, 16.
No, let me think for a second. So surrender.
Sure.
Go.
Alright, I will draw. I'll play a Tropical Island. And I'm going to Ancestral myself.
Results.
1, 2, 3. I will play a Candelabra.
That untaps lands, right?
Correct.
So it's X.
Yeah.
Untap
X and
lands?
tap to untap X target lands.
Okay. Sure.
I'll play a Lotus.
Okay, I don't like that.
And I'll pass the turn. 7 cards.
Responses.
Brett in chat
mhm.
says, I've been to Brazil. The people were awesome. So nice. I felt welcomed. I loved it.
So sorry, is that somebody in the chat or is it?
Yep,
you?
somebody in Twitch chat said that. Yep.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, Brazil has lots of pros and cons, but there's certainly some great things here. Okay, I'll go for 5.
Okay, I'm at 11.
And I'll try an Armageddon.
That happens.
No pass.
I will draw. I will play and there's this tower.
Sure.
I'm gonna crack the Lotus for red, and I'll cast an Icy. And
Okay.
you can go.
Take 1.
Yep.
Come on, land.
Well, I mean, if you didn't just blow them all up.
Deck for 5.
Yep. I'm at 6.
Yeah, oh sure. I only have myself to blame.
Yep.
That's fair. Go.
Untap. Draw. Another tower. I will say go.
Okay. Take 1. Draw.
Yep.
I'll declare attackers.
Okay, inside combat, I'll tap your dib.
Okay. Attack for 2.
Okay, I'm at 4.
You go.
Untap. Draw. Power plant.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Take 1.
Yep.
Draw. City.
There's a land for you.
Yeah. I'll enter attack.
Okay, inside combat, I'll tap your Serendip.
Go for 2.
I'm at 2. Fireball for 2?
Okay, let me think for a second. No. I'll take 1
Yeah.
for black.
Demonic Tutor,
And
floating
I
a
have
colors.
114.
Okay.
I'll play,
Okay.
burn for 1 and pass.
All right. So that puts you at 14.
So I took.
All right. Untap. Draw. And that is game.
Poof. So Portuguese Armageddon.
Yeah, I kept on drawing spells that required colored mana, and couldn't cast them. So the Armageddon, I mean, it hurt a little bit, but you know, because I wanted to obviously play some things, but I mean, I never drew the third Tron piece. I kept on drawing cards that cost mana, so I didn't want to waste the Lotus when I did. But I mean, I was holding on to it.
Sure.
I kind of needed to do something at that point because of the fact that I wanted to give myself the best odds of drawing into something that could help my situation. But that did not happen.
And what's besides the X spells and the restricted cards, what kind of colored spells do you have?
Colored spells. Yeah, the restricted cards. The X spells. I've got lightning bolts in the main deck, which I never saw. I've got 2 copies of the Abyss.
All right. Well,
But yeah, so yeah, and then obviously the restricted cards and channel. But yeah,
Sure.
so
Oh, I saw
but
channel, yeah,
but I
sorry.
boarded in blasts against you, and
yeah.
I had blasts in my hand at the end of the game, but with no mana to cast them. So
Yeah. Yeah. So for the second game, I still had some creature removal. Because I thought you might have I don't know, Triskelions or some sort of large artifact creature. But then when after burning me out in the second game, I thought there were no more creatures coming.
yeah, no, I don't
So
run.
do
any
you actually
creatures.
have any creatures?
I don't run any creatures. I don't even have I don't even have a Mishra's Factory in here, so I have no way to attack.
Right, yeah. Not,
Last round, first round, I actually did attack because my opponent was playing Titania's Song, so I got to turn my my
so-
artifact sideways and attack with them. But yeah, so I was after that Armageddon. I just really couldn't do anything. I was sitting with. At the end of the game, I had an icy in my hand. I had 2 blue blasts and a red blast, and I had a fireball. So, if I could have gotten a red source, then obviously I take care of one of your creatures and tap down the other one until something else happens.
Yeah. Yeah. So my decision that turn was. I had the 4 mana and I had a demonic tutor,
Yeah.
and because I didn't have any other mana, I thought so might as well Armageddon now and try to get rid of 2 Urza species.
Right, right, and that was fine.
And now at the end I had a count. Yeah, I had a counter spell and a blue blast, and so
Yeah.
I got the
So
Lotus, so I
yeah,
could
I drew 3 copies
yeah.
of the same 2 Tron pieces. You know, and again, that's variance. That happens. It's part of the game.
Mm.
So You know, I mean, what are you gonna
Sure.
do at that point? So, but thank you for the games. I appreciate it. Way to represent Brazil, and way to represent yourself in your first Tuesday night gauntlet. So you got one more match to go. So good luck with that, man.
Thank you very much. Can I just ask you one more question, Rich?
Absolutely.
I was watching, yeah, I was watching something on your YouTube channel, and then the streams you do, they are, what's the word for that? They are reserved, or they're not public.
I have a bunch
But
of
if
private.
people
I have a
send you a
bunch of
message, you
private
can-
ones
you
on
can-
my YouTube channel. Yes. So it's
Yeah,
to,
so
it's
what's the best way for me to get those links?
if you want to watch my Tuesday night gauntlet stuff, then just watch it on Twitch, and you can just go to my Twitch channel when I'm not streaming,
Right.
and you can watch reruns of
And maybe I have the
of
archives.
of my matches there. I generally only post the big matches or any of the special events on my YouTube channel. So.
Mhm.
All right. I keep the Tuesday night gauntlets there
That's
for
good.
posterity so that I can review them because Twitch only keeps them for so long. So
Oh, it's great. Thanks very much. So it's a big pleasure.
yeah, thank you
Have
very
a-
much. I appreciate it. All right,
a good
and
last
like I
night.
said, good luck with the next round. All right, everybody. Well, we didn't pull that one off. That Armageddon hurt us in that I had to start all over with my mana. But yeah, this camera's being stupid. Let's see what we can do with this camera. There we go. Okay. So anyway, that Armageddon hurt us, but it could have been a heck of a lot worse. But we're going to go into the next round and see what we can do in our match, and see if maybe we can pull off a 2-1 win and have be on the plus side for the day. And we'll see what happens. So let's take a look once again at what we are running today. Thanks for joining my stream. This is my regularly scheduled stream. You can join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for 3 rounds of Old School Magic. I play in the Tuesday Night Gauntlet with the Northern Paladins each and every Tuesday night, so you can join me here. Don't forget to follow, turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you link your Twitch account to it. That gives you Twitch Prime. And if you like what you see, you can always throw your Twitch Prime sub my way. This is the 4-color Tron deck that I am running today. Got a bunch of fun cards, and so the object is to get the Tron pieces down, the Urza's Tower, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Mine. They produce a bunch of extra mana and then throw fireballs at my opponent's face. So that's what we've got going on there. I want to cast this Inferno once. I really, really do. So we'll see what happens. All right, out of the sideboard, Blue Blast and Red Blast, and I also brought in the City in a Bottle against my last round opponent, but did not draw. The Cities in a Bottle would have been actually really, really good. Even in that very last turn before I died, a City in a Bottle would have been fine because I could have cast the city. He gets rid of his City of Brass and his Serendip Freet, and then I can tap down the Lion. But that did not come to be, unfortunately. So. Yeah, those are the cards, and that is what we are running. So we are going to take a break before the final round. Let me take a look and see how many more matches are still going. There's only like 3 minutes left in the round, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's several. There are several matches that have not yet been reported. It looks like 5 or 6. So, which card scares Tron more, Blood Moon or Geddon? Geddon, definitely, because of the fact that at least with Blood Moon, I get to keep lands on the table, and I can still fireball stuff and lightning bolt stuff, and I can cast my artifacts and still do stuff. Tapping for red is better than not being able to tap them at all. So definitely. So all right. So I'm gonna take a quick break, everybody, and get another refill, and I will be back here in just a few minutes. So please, please, please stick around. We got one more round to go. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it that you stuck around during the break. Let's take a look to see how many more matches are still going. 1, 2, 3. Wow, still a bunch of people. Still a bunch of people playing. So looks like 4 tables are still out and still playing. So that's all right. So. Thank you guys for joining me. I've got one more round to play after this. You can Join me each and every week on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So please, if you have not done so, don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. And if you have Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime account, throw your sub my way. That would be awesome. If you want to learn more about the Northern Paladins or Paladin Magic, you can go to northernpaladins.com. All kinds of information there about the Northern Paladins themselves. They are out of Minnesota. And then the formats Alpha 40 and then Paladin Magic, Paladin Old School Magic. So all kinds of good things there. Now here is the 4-color Tron deck that I am running today. So we haven't, you know, I'd like to draw a channel into a fireball and just do that on turn 1. How awesome would that be? However unlikely it is to happen, I would love to do that in the final round. That'd be great. Getting the power artifact with the Basalt Monolith, just, you know, having that combo in the deck is also pretty cool. You know, the ability to just go off with very, very few permanents on the table. That's why they're there. I'd love to wipe out the board with an Inferno. That would be really, really cool. I'd like to stick an Abyss on the table when my opponents have creatures. So, haven't had the best of draws, but like in the first round, my deck was just, you know, I did a little bit better than Angelo did when it came to, you know, my deck construction and what I was playing. So that made things a little bit easier. That last round I didn't draw so hot, but you know, it is what it is. Not a big deal. So here's a sideboard. I don't think I'll have to use that Tornabot script, but it's always a good thing to have just in case. And City in a Bottle is obviously for hate against Arabian Nights cards. So Serendipity Fleet, Cities in a Bottle, Jew's Arms, Urnums, things like that. So red Elemental Blasts and blue Elemental Blasts for spells of the appropriate color. Hurdles, Recall, and Detonates to deal with artifacts. Then Ivory Towers if I have to deal with a straight, like a red-blue burn deck or something along those lines. And then 2 copies of Nevernero's Disc because it is a nice catch-all. So once again, a look at the Tron deck that I am running. So yeah, we're having a good time here today. I like to cast big spells. Big spells are good. Updated that list. I took on. Okay, you took some of my advice. Okay, alrighty. So you can message me. Find me on Facebook. It makes it a little bit easier because of the fact that I don't check my my messages on Twitch all that often when I'm not streaming. So you can just message me on Facebook. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me, or on the Old School Discord if you want. You know, on Facebook I'm Rich Bork. On the Old School Discord I'm Rich Bork. On you know, most things I'm just Rich Bork. That's who I am. That's my name, and I decided I'm going to try to wear it out. So, but again, let's take a look and see what's going on with our round 2 players. Looks like there's still 1 match, and they are just finishing up right now. So we should have a result and a new pairing here in just a moment. So I appreciate everybody for sticking around, bearing with me, because of the fact that it does happen. There's a little bit of a downtime when rounds get done. The Scream Scribe is live. So my friend Carl, if you guys are not aware of this, my friend Carl is an artist. He does. He's called the Stream Scribe, and if you would hop over to his stream after this is done, He has some really, really cool content there. He does a lot of calligraphy and drawing and lettering and things like that, and it is extremely cool to watch. It is extremely fun. So it is, again, the Stream Scribe. Just got the notification that he went live, so I just figured that I would share that with you because, again, it would be, let's see, twitch.tv/the-stream-scribe. There he is. All right. So I just posted his link in the chat. So his name is Carl. He's a good dude. And then I might pop over to his stream when mine is done. We'll see what's going on, how long it takes and whatnot. But he should be on for a little while. I don't know if he has a regular schedule or not. I just kind of I just catch him when I can. So, but I appreciate everybody who is here today. Once again, we do have a little bit of downtime, so I do apologize for that. But if you have not already, please don't forget to follow. Join me each week for my regularly scheduled stream each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I stream 3 rounds of Old School Magic. So we have one more round to go. We're just waiting for our pairings on that. So we on Tuesday nights, it is with the Northern Paladins as part of the Tuesday night Gauntlet. So if you want to learn more about Paladin Magic, the Tuesday night Gauntlet, Alpha 40, or anything related to the Northern Paladins, you can go to northernpaladins.com, and there's some information there. So Mind Twist, Library of Alexandria, and Strip Mine are banned, and Mishra's Factory, Mishra's Workshop, Tabernacle, and Maze are all restricted. And then there's the usual suspects, of course. New pairing received. Outstanding. And the usual suspects are obviously restricted as well, such as, Moxin and All Power and things like that. Wow, new pairing received, and then round timer has started 4 seconds afterwards. So, okay, so I will be playing against Adam Rice. So let me send him the link, and he should be joining us in just a moment. So I appreciate everybody sticking around, sticking with me for this, and we should have our opponent here in just a moment. So let's just a quick reminder of the deck that I am playing today. This is the 4-color Tron deck that I am running, and it's got a bunch of fun cards in it, a bunch of restricted cards. Restricted cards are fun, obviously, so the object is I want to get Tron on the table as soon as I can. Tron are the Urza lands, Urza's Tower, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Mine. When you have all 3 on the table, they tap for extra mana. The towers give you 3, the Power Plant and the Mine give you 2. So add in your X spells, and it's an easy way to, throw fire at your opponent and burn them out and end the games. So that is what we are looking to do. And this is our sideboard here, so makes sense. And here is our opponent.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing alright. Just had a seriously grindy game
Nice.
that we went to time and just finished up flipping for.
Ah, okay. And did you win or lose the flips?
Somehow won, despite being about 3 months out of practice in Old School.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. So, where are you from?
I'm from DC, or
DC?
just outside of DC now.
I got you. I'm in Syracuse, New York.
Oh, cool.
And we are streaming our matches live on Twitch.
Cool, yeah, I see you post, and I think when this Tuesday night meetup started up, you started streaming the games.
Yep. Been doing it for
Hopefully
6 months now. But I mean, it's something.
Say this is perfect because this is a nice weekly excuse to play some Magic, and
Right.
I have serious trouble finding time during the week, but this is
I hear you.
perfect.
I hear you. I would love to do a second regular stream each week. If there was another regular webcam tournament each week, I would gladly do it. I don't want to join these leagues and then try to schedule matches at the same time every single week because I know what's going to happen. I'm just not going to be able to do that. And then if it's not monthly leagues, then I'd have to turn the deck back into that because I play a new deck every week. So, I would have to keep on switching cards in and out and playing the same, and turning it back in. So.
Yeah, it's super tough. I play a ton of pre-modern. Even I somehow found myself in 2 leagues at once, and trying to remember what was in which deck was a pain.
Right. So you want to choose even or odd?
Sure, I'll choose evens.
Evens. Okay. And it is even, number 4.
I'll take it. I'll go
Alright.
first.
Sounds good. Good luck,
Oh,
sir.
good luck. You do. Not turn 1 certain of luck, but reasonable levels of luck.
Sure.
Sure. I'll keep.
I'll keep.
Forest, Winter Elves, pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Tropical Island. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. I'll go ahead and swing for 1.
Outstanding. 19.
I'll play Savannah.
Uh-huh.
Play a land tax
Okay.
and birds.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
All right. I will draw. And I will play a Volcanic Island and a Sylvan Library. And I will say go.
Got it. Untap. Draw. Oh, no, you
No.
played.
No. Yeah,
You played the
I have a
Sylvan.
Sylvan. You don't have a Sylvan.
I had multiple Sylvans in the last game. I got too used to it. I will play another bird.
Okay.
Or, sorry, I'll play another bird if you're good with that.
That's fine.
I'll play an energy flux,
Okay.
just in case. And then I'll pass the turn over to you.
All right, untap. Upkeep, nothing. Draw. We'll go 1, 2, 3. I'm looking at my hands, trying to decide. You have 2 cards?
That's correct. I have 2 in hand.
Okay. I'll just take the 1.
Okay.
And I will. I'll say go.
Okay.
7 cards.
Yeah. I'll untap, draw for turn. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, then try to play an Ernie.
Yeah, that happens.
And then I'll go to combat and swing for 1 with Land War Elves.
Okay. 18.
Then I'll pass turn after that.
All right. Draw 1, 2, 3. Put those back. I will play a Taiga as my land for the turn.
Yay!
And then I will cast a Time Walk.
That's less exciting. You got it.
Okay. And then I will move to the next turn. Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Set these down. Look at my hand. I really don't care for any of these.
I had that the other game. Even after 2 land tax shuffles, it was just all land on top all the time.
So I'll take that one. And I will play a Taiga
Yep.
and a Mox Jet.
Mm-hmm.
And
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna geyser myself for 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And I'll say go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're full up to 7?
Correct.
Alright, I'll untap, draw for turn. Or I will on upkeep use land tax.
Sure.
Go to forest. Where is that? Grab a forest, an island, and a plains.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then draw for turn.
Sure.
I'll go to combat,
All right.
and I will swing for 5.
13.
Then I'll tap 4 and plan Armageddon.
Yeah, knew that was coming.
Yep. And then play a forest for turn and pass.
Untap. Can't pay the upkeep. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna concede.
Okay.
You had all those mana dorks early. It was absolutely ridiculous. But that's normally what happens when I play against the Armageddon deck. So if I play Armageddon, I don't draw the mana dorks. I don't draw Moxen or anything like that.
Yep.
But when my opponents do, they get to have all the fun. So,
Yeah, in the first round, the first 4 games, I didn't drop a mana dork. Tonight.
doesn't make me feel any better.
safe to assume you'll be on the play this time around?
Yes. And of course, you're going to get a turn 1 land tax.
I really hope so. That is what we want to see.
Wow. All right. Good luck, sir.
You do.
I'll mulligan.
Okay.
You're keeping?
Yeah, I'll keep.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'll try this one.
Okay.
Urza's Power Plant, Soul Ring. Go ahead.
Nice. You did call it. Plans land tax.
Yep.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Well, I don't have another land to play, so go ahead.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh. I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Go ahead.
Tropical Island
Sure.
and a Llanowar Elf.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Draw. Here we go. Tower. Disc. Go ahead.
Nice. Untap. Draw. Play a Tundra, and might as well swing in for one while I can.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw. And I will say go.
Untap. Draw. Go to combat and swing for one.
Yep. K18.
Savannah, and I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Jam Daytona.
I will force spike that.
Sure. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Go to combat and swing for one.
Sure. 17.
Play a Tropical Island. And I guess I'll play an Ernie.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
You have how many cards in your hand?
I have 4 in hand.
Untap. Draw. City in a bottle.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Plant Island. 1 tap for 2 white. And play a Sarah Angel.
Sure.
And then I'll go to combat and swing for 1.
Okay, how many cards do you have? 3?
3 in hand.
All right. 16.
And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Well, there we go.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. I will go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 5.
All right, I'm at 11.
I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Badlands.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrate the angel for 4.
Yeah, you got it.
She's exiled. Yep. And you can go.
Untap, draw for turn. Tap for green. And I'll play Sylvan Library.
Sure.
I'll go to combat.
Yep.
Swing for 1.
10.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll tap the soul ring for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Use one of it to disc.
Okay.
1 colorless floating.
Yep.
And you have 4 cards.
That's correct.
Fireball you for 6.
Sure. That would bring me to 14.
And you can go.
Untap, draw for turn. Let's see, tap green, white. I'll play Sylvan Library.
Okay.
Then I will tap for green, play Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in hand?
5. How many cards do you have in your hand? 3?
I have 3 now.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Volcanic Island.
Hmm?
Three mana. Cast Chaos Orb.
Yep.
I'll use the other one to activate the Chaos Orb.
Sure thing.
All right. We'll use my Volcanic Island as your Sylvan Library.
Got it. Yeah.
Hit.
Nailed it.
And I'm going to bolt your elf.
Yeah.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'll play Regrowth,
Targeting.
targeting my Sylvan Library,
Sure.
and then I will attempt to play said Sylvan Library.
Yeah, that
And then-
resolves.
I'll pass the turn to you.
End step. Lightning Bolt to your face.
Yep. Down to 11.
Untap. Draw. Disintegrate for 7.
Ouch. Yep, that brings me to 4.
Go ahead.
Untap. Look at the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Just take 1.
I'd hope so. You're only at 4.
Yeah. Playing Ernie?
Sure.
Playing Ernie.
Yeah.
And I'll pass turn to you.
And step. Lightning bolt to you.
I will force spike the lightning bolt.
Okay.
And I have 2 in hand.
Yep. Draw. Disintegrate you for 5.
I have to swords my Ernie in response.
Okay. So you end up at 3 in this exchange?
I gain 4. Yep, I end up at 3. And my Ernie's exiled.
Yep. And you can go.
Okay. I don't like to be in lightning bolt range. Look at the top 3. Take 1 off the top. Oh, Armageddon.
Sure.
Then play a land for turn and pass.
Draw. Taiga, go ahead.
Tropical Island, pass turn.
City Brass, go ahead.
Tundra, pass turn.
Yours is mine. Go ahead.
Keep card in hand and pass turn.
You have 1 card now?
Correct.
Draw. Go ahead.
I will play very risky Serendipity,
Okay.
and I'll pass turn.
Draw. Land. I'll take a point. Icy.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Yep. So you're at 9, and on my up, I untap, then upkeep, I go down to 2.
Correct.
I'll go to combat and swing for 3.
Okay. I'm at 6.
I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Land. Say go.
At the end of your turn, I will disenchant the icy.
Sure.
I untap and I go to 1.
Yep.
I'll go to combat and swing for 3.
I'm at 3.
Pass turn.
Draw. Go ahead.
End of your turn, swords my Serendip again.
Okay. Brings you up to 4.
Yep.
Exiled.
4. Untap. Draw. Or top 3. I'll play birds,
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
End step, I'm going to go to 2 to cast Ancestral, targeting myself.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Untap. Draw. Tower.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Tron. Lotus.
Yep.
3 blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna float a blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna geyser myself for 9
Whoa. You got it.
with a blue floating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna play a ruby.
Mm-hmm.
I will use the blue that's floating in the ruby to cast a time walk.
Yeah, you got it.
I will move to my end step.
Okay.
I will discard a City of Brass and a Sylvan Library.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will untap again. And I will draw. Tropical Islands.
Mm-hmm.
Recall X equals 2.
Okay.
I'll discard a Channel and a Taiga. And I will get back 2 bolts.
Yeah, you got it with the 2 bolts.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done.
Had to work for it.
I didn't realize exactly what you were doing, and I sideboarded. I think it actually made my deck worse in the progress.
That's all right. Whew. So let's going into game number 3.
Yep. I thought I had you, but I didn't count my life points correctly, and I was 1 upkeep short.
Oh, it was intense.
Yeah, I do enjoy the close games, though.
Yeah, they're good. They're better when they're over.
Yeah.
They're heart pounding. So we got 1 more game to go for all the marbles.
Yeah, it's a little mentally rough after I went to time in the last round.
Yeah. It was okay with you having to use Swords of Plowshares over and over again on your own guys.
Yeah, when I'm just destroying my own stuff, trying to stay alive, you're probably in good shape.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Tried holding off on that disc for as long as possible.
Yeah, it was upsetting to see how many outs you had. I was like, I just need you to blow the disc. I just need you to blow the disc.
Yeah. Double checking.
Sure, why not? No idea what I'm doing, but just gonna slam the other half of the sideboard in there.
Um,
I'll go first on this final game.
sure.
I do also just really appreciate that you have a deck that's just trying to lob nukes at people.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite style of Magic.
Yeah, it's like take some burn, take some burn, take some burn. But I'm not. It's not like it's straight up. You know, red blue counter spells and burn or whatever. I have to work for what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
I had to respect the
like it.
force spike after that first one. That was pretty brutal.
I have force spiked I think everyone I played.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It works once, and then everyone just realizes that just means all their spells cost one more, and
Yeah.
my cards are useless.
Right. All right. Best of luck.
Good luck. Oh. Oh no. I guess. Yeah. I'll keep this.
I'll keep.
Savannah Llanowar Elves.
Sure.
Pass turn.
Draw. Power plant. Go ahead.
Draw. Elves.
Sure.
Birds.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Draw. Volcanic Island.
Mm-hmm.
Lotus.
Yep.
Time Walk.
Yikes. Yep.
Untap. Draw. Tropical Island. Bolt your bird.
Mm-hmm.
Tap for black.
Yep.
The Abyss.
Yeah, there's nothing I'm doing against a starting hand like that.
And go ahead.
Yep. Elves dead. Or is that on your upkeep or mine?
Your each player's upkeep. They do it to their own creature. Yep. Drop of honey would be my own upkeep.
Play a City of Brass. I'll take one. Play an Energy Flux. And pass the turn.
Okay.
I think you've won this.
So you're at 19. Untap. Draw. Urza's mine. I'm gonna regrowth on the Time Walk and then cast Time Walk.
Yep, nothing I can do.
Alright, untap. Draw. Tower. Go ahead.
Untap. Elves get blown up.
Yep.
Savannah. And I'll pass turn.
Draw. Power plant. Go ahead.
I'll play land tax.
Sure.
And I will pass turn.
Draw. City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
Cards in hand.
3 in hand. How many do you have?
2.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 mana up. Fireball you for 10.
I'll take 1 and attempt to blue blast it.
Sure. Go ahead.
Untap. I have less land, so I do get to land tax this time.
Yep.
Forest. Plains. And island.
Yep.
That abyss is bad news.
I mean, you're running
Like-
disenchants, so it's not that bad.
No, I sideboarded them all out because I
Oh,
didn't see
wow.
any enchantments in any other game.
Wow.
Yeah, were you running Abyss main board?
Yeah.
Or
I have main deck Abyss, yes.
I didn't. I sideboarded them all out for. There are 4 energy fluxes in here now because I only saw artifacts.
Wow. Okay.
Draw for turn. I'll play a forest and I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. I will tap for a black. And 2, floating 1. I'm going to cast him on a tutor.
Mm-hmm.
Geyser myself for 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can go.
All right. I do get to land tax again.
Yep.
I'll grab 2 forests and a plains.
Sure.
Draw for turn. I'll take 1
Mm-hmm.
and I'll Armageddon.
Yep.
Then I'll play an island and say go.
Draw. Taiga.
Yep.
Jet.
Mm-hmm.
Emerald.
Yikes.
Chaos Orb.
Yep. There's nothing I can do.
Activate the Chaos Orb.
Mm-hmm.
We'll use my Abyss as your energy flux.
Yeah.
Hit.
Nailed it.
Go ahead.
Draw. Forest and pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Sylvan Library. Go ahead.
Draw. Drop the plains and I'll pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll pay 4.
Okay.
I'm at 15. I will play a power plant and say go.
Alright, I will drop a turn. Play Savannah. And I'll pass the turn. 7 hand.
Okay. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 4. I'm at 11.
Okay.
And I'll play another Taiga, and I'll say go.
Let's drop a turn. Play a forest. Play another land tax.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll keep 1. I'll play a Badlands
Mm-hmm.
and Jam Daytona.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Untap. Drop a turn. Tropical Island. For Abyss, I choose which creature dies if there are multiples, right?
Correct. You target a creature at the beginning of your upkeep.
Okay. I will pass turn to you.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. Take 1.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Draw. Clear plains. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Play energy flux.
Yeah.
And pass turn.
End step. Red blast the energy flux.
Yep.
Still end step. Activate the book.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll only take the 1. City of Brass.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrate for 5.
Sure. That brings me down to 12.
Okay. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw. Oh, play birds.
Sure.
I'll play a Serendip.
Okay.
I'll play Serendip.
Sure.
And a City of Brass.
Okay.
And I'll pass turn.
You have no cards left?
2 in hand.
2 in hand. End step. I'll take a point to red blast a dip.
Yep.
Untap. Draw. I'll keep the 1. one card, right?
2 in hand.
2 in hand. I'll pay 6. 2 targets. 2 to you and 2 to your birds.
Damn it. Yep, you got it.
Put you down to 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass.
Yep.
So on your upkeep, you take a point.
That's correct. I'm go down to 9.
Continue.
Untap. Draw. You still have a near full hand, right?
I have 4.
Okay. I'll play Llanowar Elves. And an Ernie.
Sure.
And I'll pass turn.
Untap.
Round timer ended.
Draw 1, 2, 3. Thinking. I'll take this one.
Okay.
You have 1 card?
That's correct.
I'll take a point down to 9
Mm-hmm.
for a blue. Recall with X equal 2.
Sure.
I will discard a disc and a candelabra.
Mm-hmm.
I will get a lightning bolt. And Lotus.
Damn it. Yep.
I'm gonna cast the Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
I will bolt the elf.
Mm-hmm.
I will crack the Lotus for red.
Mm-hmm.
Cast Wheel of Fortune.
Oh. Yep. That is very good for you at this point in the game.
Yeah.
I'm just discarding a Sarah.
Okay. I will discard a Winter Orb and draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And time was called, so I will pass the turn, and you will be turn 1.
Alright. Turn 1.
Yep. Bye bye dib.
Yep. Or Ernie.
Ernie. Yep.
Draw for turn. Play Tropical Island. And how many cards do you have in hand?
7. I didn't play any
Oh,
after the
sorry.
wheel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
Nope, that's fine.
I'll play an Energy Flux.
Sure.
Play a bird.
Mm-hmm.
Play a bird.
Yep.
And I'll play a Serendipity Freak.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn to you.
End step. Red blast on the energy flux.
You always have a blast.
Untap. I am turn 2.
Yep.
Draw 1, 2, 3. Set those down. Let me figure something out. I'm going to take an extra one. I'm going down to 5.
Okay.
Play a tropical island.
Mm-hmm.
City in a bottle.
Yep.
Ancestral myself.
Okay.
Um, 3 cards, right?
That's correct.
I'll move to my end step.
Okay.
I will discard a City of Brass and I will say go.
Alright. Untap.
So you are turn 3.
Yep. Turn 3. Draw for turn.
Lose one of the birds.
Yep. And I'll play a Tundra and pass the turn to you.
Okay. End step, I will draw a card.
Yep.
Untap. Turn 4. Draw 1, 2, 3. I'll just take the 1.
Okay.
I'm going to play a ruby and a volcanic island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bolt you.
Yep. You've got the game, I think.
Well, I mean, I need to actually win, but so I'm gonna cast Channel.
Yep.
Then I am going to a blue and 2 life for a Twister. I'm at 3.
All right.
Hoping that I can come up with something here.
I'm hoping I draw anything remotely useful. My hand
Yeah.
was just full land at
Yeah,
that
I mean,
point.
the problem is I'm letting you draw counter spells possibly.
That is what I'm hoping for,
Mhm.
desperately.
Bolt you.
Down to 3.
Pay 1 life for 1 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Disintegrate you for 3.
That is all you need. I drew nothing to
You
speak
do
of.
nothing. I had a red blast backup just in case, but that
I
was
had
it.
a whole lot of creatures if we had another 20 minutes.
Wow. Wow.
Good games.
That was intense.
Yeah.
That was intense. I drew sideboard cards when I needed them.
Yeah.
cow.
Every time I was like, all right, 3rd energy flux. This has to stick.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for the games. I appreciate that.
You too.
That was definitely some good magic.
Yeah, I'm always I really like having the close back and forth games instead of just a quick blowout one way or
Yeah,
another.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody. Well, we did it. And my camera's being stupid again. Let's... bloop, bloop. Made it worse. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Let's see what we can do. So this was the deck that we ran today. And we were 2-1 with 4-color Tron. And I am not disappointed. Those last couple of games, those were intense. Those were really close, and that is awesome when you get to have those games. You know, those are the games that you high five your opponent when you know when things are over. So that was definitely pretty good, and I am thrilled that we were able to do that. This is the sideboard. Obviously, I boarded in the blasts, the red elemental blasts. I boarded in the discs, and I boarded in the city in a bottle. So, never boarded in the towers, but it is what it is. I never felt comfortable doing so, but here we go. So, we definitely had some tight matches today. It was pretty close on a bunch of things. So, again, join me each and every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I play 3 rounds of Old School Magic, my regularly scheduled stream. Don't forget to follow. Turn on those notifications so that you know when I go live. Paladin Magic is what we played tonight. For more information on Paladin Magic or the Northern Paladins or anything that they do, go to northernpaladins.com. So I appreciate everybody joining me today. And that is all she wrote with our 2-in-1. So I hope you all have a great night. What we are going to end up doing right now is I'm going to send you over to my buddy Carl, who is the stream scribe. So if you would please just stick around for a few more moments so that you can join his stream. I would greatly appreciate it, and so would he. Take care.